Welcome to the Officer Autumn podcast, the only podcast designed specifically for female cops in mind. I hope you enjoy this podcast episode.
So this is going to be an Autumn quickie. How perverted is that? So this is just going to be a really quick episode. I'm going to address a few things that I've seen. I've had a lot of questions about some academy stuff. So it's really brief. I don't have a ton to say about it, but maybe I will. But I'm prefacing it just in case. So let's talk about the academy. So I've had a lot of messages like, hey, Autumn, like, what do I wear to my physical, like my PT test? What am I wearing when I go and take, the pre-entry exam? What am I what am I working out in at the academy? Because some of you don't have mandated clothing, items. Like I had mandated every single person in the academy wore the exact same thing. Now I will tell you there was some deviation, and I'm going to explain this to you and tell you that you don't want to be this girl. So there was some deviation because in my academy, of course, it was an 18-week live-in academy, very paramilitary. Everybody had to wear navy blue for PT gear, a navy blue t-shirt with navy blue shorts and white socks. It was mandatory. But what one of the girls or a couple of the girls would do is they wore literal like short shorts, navy blue, but short shorts. Now, what do you think a group of fucking 55 men are going to do when they see that, whether you are good looking or not? Okay. All their attention is going to you. So, it's little things that we don't even maybe think about, because going to the gym in those and working out in those when you're not at the police academy wouldn't necessarily be a big fucking deal. But the truth is because you're at the academy, you're around a ton of other guys. Like, what are we doing? We want to blend in. This is part of the blending in that I preach about. Like, stand out by your job. You know what I mean? Stand out by your work, but blend in at the job, blend in as a police officer, like be the police officer. You know what I'm saying? I hope you understand that. But so the answer to this, what do you wear in PT, is like you wear shorts that are not fucking short shorts, not spandex. Yeah, a girl would wear those too. And I mean, people looked and it's like, I don't know. I don't know even honestly, truly, I'm just going to be honest. I don't even think she meant anything by it. Truly. I think she had these navy blue shorts, and she was going to the academy probably. And she's like, okay, I'll just, I'll bring these. But I think that was a mistake. I always wore shorts, boy shorts or longer shorts. Okay. So always. I was never rolling those things up halfway to my fucking ass or, halfway up my thigh or anything like that. Like, my shorts were longer because I wanted to look like a guy. Because here's the thing, ladies, is, and people feel so different about this. And I just want to say, I can empathize with resisting this concept. I can. Okay. But I just chose continuously to not bring any fucking added extra attention. I didn't need it. You don't fucking need it. If you're there to do the job, then you don't need the extra added attention of shorter shorts. Like shorter. You don't need short shorts. You don't need shorter shorts. You just need shorts that look like the guys that blend in. Now, a trick I'm going to give you, because it's like, Jesus, my thighs, right? I always wore Under Armour spandex shorts. I'm trying to think of this another term, but I just always called them my spandex. Underneath everything that I did. I would bring 10 pairs of those to the academy because I would wear those in my BDUs because I'd, sweat and stuff. My thighs can't be rubbing it in the academy, man. They just have us doing all sorts of shit, right? But I'm big on my thighs cannot rub, and my thigh, it don't matter how little I get, my thighs rub. I don't know, it's my genetic makeup. Never had the thigh gap. And so I wear spandex under those shorts. And, and my sports bras, they sucked the girls right in. I'll be honest. Okay. So we can talk real quick about sports bras. I have a She Fit bra. I don't like it at all. Now, I know she's a former police officer. She went through the academy, same academy I went through, not at the same time or anything. And now she's a dispatcher and she works out and and whatever. But she swears by She Fit. She loves She Fit and she's well endowed. And I do not like it at all. The She Fit bra that I have, and I'm going to tell you why, because the straps, I will tell you, when I went on a run, it was cool. Like, the girls definitely stayed fit. Like, they stayed put. But it cut the straps in the front. You know how, like, where it's, like, near that fat between your boob and your underarm? And it just cut me so much there. And I looked awful. I have a picture of it because I sent it to my Lady Sheepdog Club because we talk about things like this pretty in depth. And I'm like, oh, man. I don't like this. Now, I did get like an Under Armour bra that has like the same idea of a She Fit. And again, they're just not comfortable for me. What I like is I have a New Balance bra that's like this. Nike does a good job. I just like wearing one of those stretchy fucking bras that will really just suck it all in. And, and honest, that's what I wore. That's what I wore because I just didn't need anything else. I didn't need anybody looking at anything. I didn't need my boobs to be standing out. I'm decently endowed. I just kept everything on the low all the time, and then the first time, and then even in court clothes. So like we would have to dress up in court. We call them court clothes, business casual, whatever the fuck you want to call them. And I would have to, I don't know, like I always wore like a sweater on top, or everything I wore was from my neck down. Like that was just what I did. It wasn't, I don't know. Does that make sense to you? Like there's nothing revealing, nothing being like, hey, hi, look at me. And I think that's the most important point I can make to you is if anything is like, look at me, then don't wear it. So, and it's the answer to the, what do you wear when you go to, you take your exam, your pre-entry exam, or anything you have to do before you're even in the academy? The answer is you need to be wearing business casual. Now, I made a TikTok about what I wore when I went to a street cop training. I will make another one because I want to just say this, like when we're going to trainings, and I guess maybe that's a whole other podcast, it is okay to wear your BDUs, but I'm going to show you how to wear them so you don't look like a fucking bag of ass. And there's a lot of people that disagree because like the girls were like, oh, no, I'm wearing BDUs and a fucking sweatshirt. Okay, maybe, whatever. But and that is blending in. And that is totally, because all that's like a lot of what the guys wear nowadays. But I'm going to tell you right now, when I was fucking, just 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 10, 12 years ago, like there was none of that. None of that. And, I actually got into, well, not an argument, but like me and actually the owner of Street Cop, he was like, Autumn, why does it matter? And I'm like, because I get it. Maybe for a guy, it doesn't fucking matter. Although I think it looks like shit. But if you cannot take care of yourself and you cannot come in and present yourself like you are on it, you are squared away, I'm not going to take you fucking seriously, male or female. And women are already underestimated. Why am I going to give anybody the benefit of the doubt? I'm not going to do that. And I get it. It's a personal preference. Totally. But I really stand behind that because if you just put a little bit of effort into, you got to understand, everybody's looking at you. When I went to the street cop training a couple weeks ago, filled with 100 guys. Out of 100 guys, there was 3 women plus me, 4. So 3 women signed up for that course. 3. Okay. So like we stood out. we always stand out. How do you want to stand out? Like, you're going to stand out, right? And I know you're like, Autumn, but that's pretty, hypocritical, whatever, because you were just talking about blending in. But like, stand out in a good way. You're going to stand out naturally. So then just be well put together, because people talk. And if you look put together, then that's 50% of the fucking battle here, ladies, is looking put together. It's 50% because people are going to talk. Oh, I see fucking Clifford over there. She looks fucking squared away. You want that? Or do you want, fucking Clifford? The fuck is she wearing? She looks like a bag of shit. Even though I'm wearing the same exact fucking thing that the guy who's fucking talking is wearing, it doesn't matter, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to win. We're out here, we're doing things. If people want to be dicks, they're going to be dicks. Like, people are assholes to me, right? But I just don't give them an inch, man. I just never have. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show up in court clothes. I'm going to look my best, and I am, my hair is going to be pinned back. I'm going to whatever. And, if you're in BDUs, your boots better be fucking shined. And if you don't have the shinable kind, doesn't fucking matter. They better be clean and fucking shined. Your hair better be fucking back. Throw a polo on, put a jacket. If you're going to wear a hoodie, just wear one that fits you. Although I don't like the look. I don't like it. To me, you're not squared away. You're just not. I'm underestimating you. Whether that's right or wrong of me, it is what it is. It really is what it is. I'm just telling you the truth. And you don't have to like it. And you can take it with a grain of salt. And you don't have to agree with me. This is my opinion. So when you're going to go take any kind of test or whatever, just to circle back around to this, I guess it wasn't such a short episode. Court clothes, business casual, no tits, no ass, shoes you can run in. Very fucking basic. This, like I said, I got a reel about this. And I'm going to be making more about this stuff, especially as I get out there and training. I'll be traveling and training, and I myself will be wearing different, I'm going to be wearing BDUs with my boots and my, my street cop instructor polo. And then I'll probably be in business casual for different fucking things. And I'll take care of you guys, and I'll show you what I'm doing so that, you can make your own educated, choices. But again, this is part of what I'm doing because there's nobody out there teaching. Everybody's, I don't need to get on it, but I don't see anybody out there teaching like, hey, here's why we do things. It's not about, I just want to say this. It's not about me going, you need to do what I do because I'm doing it. That's not what this is. It's about me telling you, hey, listen, I've been around. Okay. I know how cops work. I know how cops think. I'm also married to a cop. I'm a cop myself. Here's what happens when people show up this way. This is how you're perceived. This is what happens when people show up this way. This is how you're perceived. And you can make your own educated fucking decision. But don't be coming to me when your fucking people are constantly riding your ass. They're constantly giving you a hard fucking time. And you feel like everybody's underestimating you and you fucking don't feel good about yourself. But yet you're showing up and you're looking like you just fucking woke up. Well, that's your own fault, right? So you don't have to do what I'm saying because I'm telling you all the reasons why, but you can make your own educated decision on this. Okay. I hope that this was good. If you have any questions at all, you let me know. Hang out on the socials or come into the Facebook group. All the links are in the show notes.